Welcome to another lesson of our Adobe Illustrator t-shirt design course. In this lesson, we are going to learn about how we can make a typography t-shirt design. Well, I'm going to give you an idea, but if you want to make or add more edits to it, that's like totally up to you how you're going to work with it. So, without any further ado, let's just hop onto the lesson where we are going to learn about how we can make a typography t-shirt design by using Adobe Illustrator. You can see that we have opened up Adobe Illustrator, and I'm going to click on more presets. Let's say I'm going to use letter this time, or maybe just A4. That's like totally up to you. So I'm going to use this and press on create. Now, the first thing we're going to do in this lesson is going to be making up my own canvas or making up my own space. To do that, I'm going to click on this option tool. I'm going to make my own place over here so that I can put my edits in this. Okay, I'm going to click on this and make it black in color. Now, as I have it, I'm going to click on layers. I'm going to do is add in another layer. Now, the first layer is going to be locked, so I'm going to be putting all my edits on the second layer. Now, in the second layer, we're going to put in our first thing, which is going to be our own typography. So to put in my own typography, I'm going to click on text, and I'm going to do is add in my text. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is type in HOPE. So I'm going to cut this off. HOPE. I'm going to click on this, and then I'm going to do is increase the size a lot more so that it is visible. Now, first I'm going to do is let's make it kind of like this, or maybe this one. I'm going to select any of the fonts which I want. Let's say I'm going to use this for this lesson. Click on this. And I'm going to do is increase the size a bit more. In such a way so that I can use, a couple more of these text at the same time. Looks a lot more better. I'm going to click on this and let's see if there are other, any other text or any other font which we will be able to use. This isn't bad either. We can use this Bradley Hand, or you can also use this. That's like totally up to you, whichever one you're going to use. Okay, I'm gonna go through a couple of them to see which one looks better. This one isn't that bad. Okay, this looks good too. Okay, we're gonna use this one. This one looks good, really good. I'm gonna do is going to be reducing the size just a bit. I'm gonna change the color. This doesn't look that good. I'm gonna do is let's say I'm gonna use this one. Okay, yeah, perfect. I'm gonna select on this tool, press on Alt, and then I'm gonna do is make a couple more of these. Let's say I'm gonna use 4, so I'm gonna take this a bit, above. I'm gonna use the last one right around here. Okay, now we have all of our text. Now the first thing I'm going to do is going to be selecting on each and every one of them. And then what I'm going to do is group them, Control G. Now all of them are grouped. I'm going to press on undo. I'm going to select on them, Control G. So as they are grouped, what I'm going to do is going to be, let's make some edits on it. First things first, I'm going to do is take on the text. Let's say I'm going to select on any of these texts, which I see over here. You can change the font if you want to, but I'm going to do is keep it just the way it is because I kind of like it this way. Now I'm going to do is click on or select on this first on the text, and then you're going to find out a couple of tools which you will find, and we're going to use our let's say warp tool, which you'll be able to see over here, warp tool. Then I'm going to do is contains text can be converted to outlines before. Okay, so if you want to convert it to, first off, click on them, right click on them, and then we have to convert it into outlines. So first off, click on this, We're gonna create trim marks. If you want to, you can also rasterize it. Now the first thing you're gonna do to create outlines is that select the whole text and press on Ctrl Shift and O at the same time. Now basically you will see that they will turn into outlines. Now we're gonna use the warp tool. Let's say I'm gonna use it just the way I want it to. Looks a lot more better. You can see this is how it will look like. Okay, I can put in whichever content you want to put. So I'm going to click on this, right click on it. Let's say I'm going to do simplify the brush size, show brush size. Press on OK. I can increase the size if I want to, but I'm going to do is keep it just the way it is because it doesn't look that bad. Okay, now we're good to go. I'm going to select on this. Okay, now what I'm going to do is going to be putting in my content over here. So I'm going to do is going to be clicking on file, and then I'm going to open up the skull. Okay, I'm going to do is click on this. Whichever one we used is skulls over here, as you can see over from here. Click on skulls.ai. I'm going to do is click on them and press on our object, ungroup them. And from here, I'm going to use this one. I'm going to click on object again, ungroup them, and then select Control G. Take it around over here. As you can see that this is not the color which I want. So what I can do is change the color according to my desire. But you have to use the Pathfinder tool. First off, click on this Pathfinder tool, and then you will find out this merge. Then click on fill and use white. You can see white marks, okay? But what about the colors which I see, or whichever one I need? So to use that, what I'm going to do is going to be pressing on, let's say, Control Z. Which I'll be needing over here. I'm going to select the stroke. Okay, first off, let's select the stroke color. I'm going to click on merge, or maybe trim, or full, whichever one you prefer. But I just prefer keeping it the way it, before it was. Select on color option, whichever color you want to use. I'm going to use this fill to be white. This fill to be white too. I'm going to zoom in and find out the ones which I need to fill. And after you're done, just click on this and then we're good to go. But from here, what I'm going to do is going to be clicking on the specific circle over here. I'm going to keep it black, totally black. What I'm going to do is keep it at the top. So I'm going to do is click on object. I'm going to click on align. Basically how it will look like. I'm going to do the same thing to all of it. I'm going to click on objects and go to arrange, bring to front. And there you go. You have it. You can keep it the way it is, but I prefer using it. Okay, let's just use this, okay? Press on Control Z. I'm gonna do is keep it just the way it was. I'm gonna take it back to that, Let's take this. Okay, instead of that, let's just take this one. Let's just press on, just take the whole thing. I'm gonna remove it. I'm gonna select the ones which needs to be on the front. Select on fill, color it up. I want this fill to be black, this fill to be black too. There are a couple of details under there, so I'm gonna do is press on Control Z and try seeing what this basically looks like. Let's just try putting the whole thing if it basically works. Okay, we just need to fix the path and fix out the strokes. Fix the strokes on each and every one. White, there you go. There you go, you have it. Now it's more visible. The other one, I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Select on the path, select on them. You can see how it will look like. I'm gonna take the whole thing all together. I'm gonna take the stroke and put it to be white. Let's just try the other ones too at the same time. We're gonna select all of them individually. There you go. White. Click on white. I'm gonna take all of them over here too. Select the paths. And when you select the paths, you will basically see the red line. So make sure to select them. And select on stroke and click on white. There you go. You're good to go. Click on stroke. And voila. Select on this. Click on it and turn it into white. There you go. You have it. Now, as we already have our details, we can use it whenever we want, but it's like totally up to you how you're going to work with it. So let me just show it to you how you can use it. Now we already have our photo. I'm going to click on fill and you can use whichever color you want. Let's say if I want white, I can put white. I can click on this, put on white or black according to my desire. Let's say I'm going to use white because white is, looks a lot more vivid than having nothing, basically. So here we go. We already have it. Now, if you want to put more details to it, that's like totally up to you. I'm going to click on the skull, which is over here. Click on this layer. What I'm going to do is take this on. And if you want to take this out, what you can do is like take this and group them together. Okay, I need this path too. Okay, perfect. Control and G. Okay, all of them are grouped together. I'm going to take this out and put these back on. All right. I'm going to take it up and here we go. According to your size, wherever you want, you can put it up. There we go. You have it. Now, if you want to put in more details, let's say we're going to open up a couple of other things. Let's say I'm going to click on open. And we're going to use a couple of these cherry blossoms, okay? Just for, for looking good. Click on OK. And from here, we're going to take a couple of these elements. I'm going to select on this tool. Remove it. Delete. Let's say we're going to use this. I'm going to take it out and drop it right over here so that I can use it. I'm going to click on cherry blossom again. I'm going to take these two. And lastly, let's just use this. Maybe a bit more. Okay. Now, as we're done, what we're going to do is going to be using these flowers all together. Let's say try putting them all together if it looks good. If it doesn't, it's totally fine. Select the whole thing. I'm going to group them together. Press on Alt. I'm going to get another copy of the same thing. And I'm going to do is group it. Control G. I'm going to do is rotate it. Okay, my bad. This is going to be looking upside down. So I'm going to be taking a couple more of these flowers over here and keeping it just like this. Okay, I'm going to press on Control G. It was looking a lot better just the way it was. I'm gonna take it down over here. Okay, let's use the other flowers over on different sides. Okay, my bad. I'm gonna click on this again. Okay, I'm gonna use this up. Delete. Okay, there we go. Then I'm gonna do is gonna be using up a text, another text. Okay, so I'm gonna do is first off right click, click on ellipse tool, fix on our center, which you can see over here, Alt, Shift, make up your ellipse tool. Okay, here from here I'm gonna do is make no fill over here. Then what we're gonna do is going to be finding out the anchor point so that I can put in my text on the path. Click on this text. We found our anchor. Okay, click on this and find out the anchor. I'm gonna do zoom in. Click on this text, not over here. I'm gonna use it on my tool, which I'm gonna do is, let's just make it over here. Press on Control Z. Click on fill. Click on nothing, and I'm gonna do is put in my text. Press on Control Z. Select on this circle first. And there you go. I'm gonna type in hope is needed. Select on this and reduce the size, how much you need. Select on the whole thing. There you go, you have it. Select on the text, select on stroke, keep it on white. And what I'm going to do is going to be clicking on this and click on type, type on path option, click on center, okay, and there you go. Place it up. Not here, obviously not here. Okay, there we have it. And you can align it according to your desire. Let's say I'm going to put it up. So, okay, middle. There you go. I'm going to put it on the center too. Now what I'm going to do is going to be clicking on this, clicking on fill. Let's say instead of this, I'm going to put in a bit of white. Okay, the white isn't that visible. Click on the stroke, click on black, and make sure the stroke is visible. Okay, there you go. Can put it up like this. Make sure it looks visible. Okay, if it's not visible, then change the color according to your desire. You can see now it looks a lot more better. You can also fix the transparency a bit. Let's say I'm going to put in 90. Type in 50. Or maybe 70. Okay, it doesn't look that bad. Let's put in 80. Okay, not that bad. After you're done, what you're gonna do is just take the whole thing, group up the whole thing, Control G. You can see this has been made. Then find out the t-shirt where you want to paste it over. No. Click on File, click on Open, Mockup, t-shirt mockup. Let's say black or white, whichever one you want. Let's say I'm gonna type or click on both of them. Try to open them up. Okay, and then I'm gonna just take this design, paste it on the black shirt first, press on OK. What I'm gonna do is reduce the size, and paste it. You can see this is being pasted over here. There you go. You can see the specific text is not that visible. I'm going to click on this. I have to remove this. There we go. I can see we have our typography type of t-shirt. I'm going to use the same thing on this. Now you can see this is how it will look like, but instead of this, you're gonna have to change the color a bit of, the white ones. That's the basic thing, but you can just select on the specific text. You can see over here, select on this, select on the strokes. Then there you go, you have it. Now it is black in color and a lot more visible. So hope you understood everything about this lesson. And this is how you basically make a typography type of t-shirt design, and you can also make it up according to however you want. So let's move on to our next lesson, where we're going to learn about how we can make a camping type of t-shirt design in Adobe Illustrator.